Have you ever wondered how a country with over 96 million people can preserve ancient traditions while rapidly developing into a global powerhouse? Vietnam, a country full of mystery and wonder. Could it be a destination you've never considered? Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, where we explore the strange and fascinating stories from all around the world. In today's video, I'm going to take you to a country whose landscapes and culture are so captivating that they'll leave you in awe. That's Vietnam, a wonderful land, yet full of secrets and challenges. Get ready, because what you're about to see will completely change the way you think about this place. You probably can't imagine that a small country in Southeast Asia holds so many secrets, from customs to lifestyle, many of which are still unknown today. The fact that Vietnam preserves ancient traditions while continuously modernizing is nothing short of miraculous. Vietnam is not just famous for its beautiful beaches or bustling cities, but for its unique customs and lifestyles that you won't find anywhere else. Let me tell you the story of matrilineal marriage in Vietnam, a custom where women hold a key role in the family. Unlike most Western cultures, where men are often the head of the family, in some ethnic groups like the Hmong and Gia Rai, women are the ones who make all the decisions. From raising children to managing family assets, men may work hard, but women are the decision makers. Could you ever imagine that women could be the leaders in a society like this? And not just that, they make every important decision in the family. In some villages in the northern mountains of Vietnam, the elderly mothers will choose a husband for their daughters. They don't just look for love, but they also consider the social standing and family assets of the groom. This decision will affect the family's future for many years. It's hard to imagine that in today's world, such customs still exist and have been passed down through centuries. But matrilineal marriage is just one of the many cultural stories in Vietnam. Let's dive deeper into the nature and people of this fascinating country. When people think of Vietnam's natural beauty, Ha Long Bay is often the first place that comes to mind. You've probably seen pictures of its towering limestone karsts rising like ancient guardians from emerald green waters. But no photo can truly capture the magic of being right there, on a boat, drifting between these formations as mist rolls over the water, making the bay look like something from a mythical tale. But here's something that most travelers don't know. A floating world, hidden in the bay. In the heart of Ha Long Bay lies a hidden village, a world where life moves not on roads, but on water. Imagine waking up every morning in a floating house, surrounded by towering cliffs and endless sea. Instead of motorcycles or cars, people here use wooden boats to visit neighbors, go to school, or even do their daily shopping. Can you imagine living your whole life on water? No streets, no sidewalks, just the endless waves beneath your feet. These floating communities are more than just a tourist attraction. They are a living testament to how people have adapted to nature for centuries. But Ha Long Bay is just the beginning, a lost world beneath Vietnam's surface. Venture deeper inland, and you'll find something that seems almost too unbelievable to exist. Sun Dom Cave, the largest cave in the world. This is no ordinary cave. It's so massive that an entire skyscraper could fit inside. Walking inside Sun Dom feels like stepping into a forgotten world. Imagine standing under a ceiling hundreds of meters high, surrounded by jungle-covered rock formations that have never seen sunlight. Inside, there's an ecosystem untouched by time, with clouds forming naturally within the cave, rivers flowing through its depths, and even a self-sustaining forest hidden in its core. A rainforest inside a cave? It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie, but it's real. And it's in Vietnam. Few people have ever set foot inside this ancient otherworldly place, making it one of the last truly unexplored frontiers on Earth. But Vietnam's wonders don't stop at nature. This country isn't just about breathtaking landscapes, it's about the people, traditions, and celebrations that make it truly unique. Next up, Vietnam's incredible festivals, where the past and present collide in spectacular ways. Vietnam is a country where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with modern life, and nowhere is this more evident than in its vibrant festivals. Every year, thousands of years of history come alive through colorful celebrations, deep-rooted rituals, and spiritual gatherings that bring communities together. Hoi An's Lantern Festival, a city of lights and wishes. If you ever find yourself in Hoi An during the full moon, you'll witness something truly magical. An entire city bathed in the warm glow of thousands of floating lanterns. As night falls, the streets go dark, electric lights are turned off, and the city is illuminated only by these handmade lanterns, each carrying a special wish or prayer for happiness, love, and prosperity. Imagine standing by the river, watching hundreds of glowing lanterns drifting into the distance, each one carrying a silent wish. What would you wish for? But this festival is not just about beauty, it's about tradition and spirituality. Families gather by the water to release lanterns in memory of loved ones who have passed, believing that these flickering lights serve as a bridge between the living and the dead. For the people of Hoi An, each lantern is a symbol of hope, peace, and renewal. Tet Nguyen Dan, the Vietnamese New Year celebration. If there's one festival that defines Vietnam, it's Tet Nguyen Dan, or simply Tet, the most important and anticipated holiday of the year. More than just a New Year's celebration, Tet is a time for family reunions, honoring ancestors, and starting fresh with good fortune. During Tet, homes are decorated with peach blossoms and kumquat trees, symbolizing prosperity and happiness. Families prepare bánh chưng, sticky rice cakes, visit ancestor altars, and offer prayers for health and success. One of the most exciting traditions? The giving of lì xì, red envelopes, small packets of money given to children and elders as a token of luck. Tet is not just a celebration, it's a time when entire families come together, leaving behind the worries of the past year and welcoming the future with open hearts. But while these traditions keep Vietnam deeply connected to its past, the country is also facing new challenges. As Vietnam rapidly modernizes, how does it balance growth with tradition? Let's take a closer look at the struggles and triumphs of a nation in transformation. Vietnam is riding a wave of transformation, experiencing a revolutionary industrial boom that's turning it into a global player. From factories churning out electronics and textiles to high-tech parks sprouting up with cutting-edge innovation, this country is on the fast track to becoming an economic powerhouse. But behind the glitz of prosperity, there are problems that are not so easy to solve, and they're reshaping daily life in ways you might not expect. Can you imagine, in a modern city like Ho Chi Minh City, you still face traffic jams so severe that it's impossible to move? How do the locals deal with this every day? Drop your guess in the comments, and let's see if you've ever tackled traffic like this. Traffic congestion in major cities is becoming a serious headache. Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam's economic and cultural hubs, are grappling with air pollution and traffic jams that can trap you on the road for hours. Picture this. Streets packed with a sea of millions of motorbikes, cars, and buses, all weaving through each other in a chaotic dance. The air gets so thick with exhaust that masks are a daily accessory for many commuters. It's not just inconvenient, it's impacting health and quality of life. But here's the wild part. Locals have turned this chaos into an art form. Motorbikes are the lifeblood of Vietnam's cities, with entire families, sometimes even pets, zipping through traffic on a single bike. There's an unspoken rhythm to it, a flow where drivers anticipate each other's moves without road rage. For newcomers, crossing a street in Hanoi feels like stepping into a real-life video game, heart-pounding but thrilling. Pro tip: if you visit, watch how locals cross and follow their lead. Have you ever braved a crazy traffic situation while traveling? Share your story below. Here's a viral challenge for you. Film yourself crossing a busy Vietnamese street and share it with Vietnam Traffic Challenge. Bonus points if you keep your cool. We might feature your clip in our next video. This traffic madness is so iconic, it's practically a rite of passage for visitors. Beyond traffic, Vietnam's rapid growth is bringing deeper challenges. The wealth gap, housing shortages, and social inequality are on the rise, creating a stark contrast in daily life. In cities like Ho Chi Minh City, you'll see towering skyscrapers and luxury malls gleaming next to slums where families live in cramped, makeshift homes. It's a sad reality of uneven development, where the benefits of Vietnam's boom haven't reached everyone equally. This inequality is visible in everyday life. Young professionals in tech or finance might sip artisanal coffee in sleek cafes, while street vendors work long hours selling pho or fruit for a fraction of the income. The middle class is growing, but many rural families still rely on remittances from relatives working in cities or abroad. Education is a bright spot. Vietnam's literacy rate is over 95%, and parents prioritize schooling to lift their kids out of poverty. Yet, access to quality education and healthcare varies widely between urban and rural areas. It's a nation of contrasts, striving for progress while wrestling with growing pains. Another challenge knocking at Vietnam's door? The environment. Rapid industrialization and urban sprawl are taking a toll. Rivers in cities like Hanoi are often polluted with waste, and plastic pollution is a growing concern along Vietnam's stunning coastlines. Deforestation in rural areas, driven by agriculture and logging, threatens biodiversity. Vietnam is home to rare species like the sao la, a forest antelope found nowhere else. The government is pushing green initiatives like solar energy and waste reduction campaigns, but change is slow. Can you imagine a country with beaches as gorgeous as Vietnam's fighting plastic pollution? What's one thing you do to help the environment when you travel? Share it in the comments. We could all use some eco-inspiration. Despite these hurdles, Vietnamese people are resilient. Community spirit shines through, with neighbors helping each other and young activists advocating for sustainability. In Hanoi, you'll see volunteers cleaning rivers, and in coastal towns, locals organize beach cleanups. It's a reminder that Vietnam's heart, its people, keeps beating strong, even in tough times. Let's zoom out for a second. Vietnam's economy is one of the fastest growing in Asia, with a GDP growth rate averaging around 6 to 7% annually before recent global slowdowns. It's a manufacturing hub, producing everything from smartphones to sneakers for global brands. Foreign investment is pouring in, and cities like Da Nang are becoming tech hubs, attracting digital nomads and startups. But this growth comes at a cost. Rising living costs in cities are squeezing the working class, and affordable housing is scarce. In Ho Chi Minh City, a basic apartment can cost $300 to $500 a month, steep for locals earning $200 to $400 on average. So, here's the big question. Will Vietnam maintain harmony between this explosive growth and its cherished traditional values? Can a country known for ancient festivals and family ties keep its soul while chasing skyscrapers and global influence? The answer lies in its people. Innovative, hardworking, and deeply rooted in their heritage. If this deep dive into Vietnam's modern life has you hooked, smash that like button and subscribe for more epic stories. Share this video with a friend who'd be shocked by Vietnam's traffic or inspired by its resilience. Want to know about Vietnam's mouth-watering food or hidden cultural gems? Stick around, because the next sections are packed with flavor and surprises. Up next, we're diving into Vietnam's culinary scene. Think sizzling street food and coffee that'll change your life. Plus, we'll uncover off-the-beaten-path experiences that'll make you book a flight. You don't want to miss this. Culinary delights, a foodie's paradise. Now, let's talk about something that makes Vietnam a global sensation. It's food. Vietnamese cuisine is a symphony of flavors, blending sweet, sour, spicy, and savory in every bite. From street stalls to upscale restaurants, this country is a foodie's paradise. Ever heard of pho? This noodle soup is Vietnam's culinary superstar. But here's a secret. Every region has its own twist. In Hanoi, it's light and fragrant. In Ho Chi Minh City, it's bolder with extra herbs. Imagine slurping a steaming bowl at a bustling street market. Foodies, would you try pho for breakfast? Comment yes or no. Pho is just the start. Vietnam's street food scene is legendary. Think banh mi, crispy baguette sandwiches, bun cha, grilled pork with noodles, and fresh spring rolls bursting with shrimp and herbs. Don't miss Café Suada, Vietnam's iconic iced coffee with sweetened condensed milk. It's like a hug in a glass. Here's a viral challenge. Visit a Vietnamese night market and try 5 street foods in one go. Bonus points if you film it. Share your experience with Vietnam Foodie and tag us. We might feature you in our next video. What's the weirdest food you've tried on your travels? Spill the tea in the comments. Food isn't just sustenance in Vietnam, it's culture. Families bond over preparing dishes like bánh xèo, a sizzling rice pancake, and markets buzz with vendors selling fresh herbs, tropical fruits, and fish sauce, the secret weapon of Vietnamese cooking. Take a cooking class in Hoi An to master these dishes yourself. Hidden cultural gems, off-the-beaten-path experiences. Vietnam's famous spots like Ha Long Bay and Hoi An are incredible, but the real magic happens off the beaten path. Let's uncover some hidden cultural gems that'll make your trip unforgettable. Ever heard of the Mekong Delta? This southern region is Vietnam's Rice Bowl, where life revolves around winding rivers and lush fields. Picture floating through a market where vendors sell mangoes, coconuts, and fish from boats. It's chaotic, colorful, and so alive. Would you shop at a floating market? Drop your answer below. The Mekong Delta isn't just about markets. Visit Kai Rang, where you can stay with a local family, learn to fish, and cook traditional dishes. It's a chance to live like a local, far from tourist crowds. Head north to Sapa, a misty mountain town where ethnic groups like the Hmong and Dao share their traditions. Trek through rice terraces and stay in a homestay, where you'll hear stories of ancient customs and try handmade textiles. Fun fact, Hmong women are master embroiderers, creating vibrant patterns that tell their history. Here's a heartwarming challenge. If you visit Sapa, learn a phrase in the Hmong language and say it to a local. Their smile will be worth it. Share your story with Vietnam culture and inspire others. What's a cultural experience that changed how you see the world? Tell us below. These hidden gems show Vietnam's diversity. 56 ethnic groups, each with unique traditions, languages, and stories. Exploring them feels like discovering a new world every day. As we've explored today, Vietnam is truly a mysterious and fascinating country, full of rich traditions and modern challenges. But what does the future hold for this vibrant nation? Will it be able to maintain its cultural heritage while continuing to grow economically? Will the younger generation find a balance between preserving their roots and embracing globalization? How will Vietnam manage to stay true to its traditions while embracing the new wave of progress? Will the balance be maintained, or will they face challenges ahead? One thing is certain, Vietnam is on a path of transformation. From the incredible landscapes to its rich culture and fast-paced cities, this country is proving to the world that it's much more than just exotic tourism destinations. Vietnam is a country full of stories, hidden gems, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. The world is watching Vietnam's journey, and whether you are traveling to explore its beauty or simply curious about its future, there's no doubt that this country will continue to surprise and inspire. But before we end, let me ask you one more thing. Have you ever experienced the wonder of Vietnam firsthand? What surprised you the most about this country? Drop your thoughts and share your experiences in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this journey, make sure to hit that like button, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting adventures around the world. What's the next destination you want us to explore together? Leave your suggestions in the comments, and who knows, maybe your dream destination will be our next adventure. Thank you for joining me today. I hope this video has inspired you to see Vietnam in a whole new light. Keep exploring, keep wandering, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, each journey is more than just a trip. It's a story waiting to be told. Until next time, take care and keep wandering.